Greetings, friends and family. Blessings to wherever you are on the planet this time, from my home to yours. Wherever you are, we are one. Wanted to open my prayer for this beautiful day, this portal on April 4th, 4/4/2020 is a special day. Cosmically, Jupiter is coming conjunct with Pluto. But as we all know, so many crossroads are happening right now on a global level and are moving so much for us on a personal level and a community level. And this has been a really beautiful prayer for me in my life. And I wanted to open it and open a conversation around it, some deeper understanding around it, and then to drop in to this sound frequency together. What I'm referring to is the prayer of Ho'oponopono. And it's been taken from the original Hawaiian word and ritual, Ho'oponopono, which means to bring to order. Pono pono is said twice because the order is inferred both within and around us. It has been taken by various American practitioners and translated, honestly, incorrectly, as we have been subsequently taught by those who are still practicing this sacred tradition in Hawaii. The translation is incorrect of "I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you." But for me, and why I really want to share this with you today, is that in and of itself, in the perfection of the bringing it to order, there being no mistakes, even that mistake in translation is offering us something, is offering us that prayer, is offering us that return to order, the divine within each of us, where there's always something to see, there's always something to reveal, to expand, to bring unconditional love into. And what I see in the translation of this prayer in the modern American kind of New Age version is our need for forgiveness, deep forgiveness, self-forgiveness first and foremost, but forgiveness for all things, all situations, all peoples, all things that have occurred, future, past, and present. And especially now, during this time of COVID-19, it's deeply affecting our respiratory system and our lungs. And energetically, the lungs are the seat of where we would carry a lot of grief or a sense of loss, sadness, and pain. And many of us are experiencing difficulty breathing, whether it be from the COVID-19 or from anxiety and stress, this heaviness in our chest. And energetically, we can see that it can be very much attached to this sense of grief. And as we then listen and see this reflection of grief within our bodies and within our psyches, we can lean in and we can ask then, how can we release this grief? What forgiveness do I need to ask for myself? What forgiveness do I need to offer? What anger, what sadness, what grief am I carrying? Oftentimes in these big epidemics, as well as what's happening in a cosmic level with the planets and everything that's aligning for us right now, is that it can push a lot of trauma to the surface. And many of us are not only experiencing trauma from the situation that we're in currently, but bringing up memories of past trauma that we've experienced, past traumas not only in our personal lives, but collectively. Generational lines of trauma, of information coded in our cells, in our memory. And so leaning in to feeling this grief, to feeling the sadness, to feeling the trauma that we might be feeling, how can we work with it? How can we bring this divine order, this unconditional love to that too? And for me, this prayer has made such an incredible impact on my life and my capacity to hold, like the great mother earth, the great mother, the divine mother, all things that I've experienced, all things around the world, all things in my loved ones. And I think for us Americans, praying for forgiveness really helps us to release and expand this distinction, this separation between me, I, and you, and come into the state of unity consciousness, this oneness. And then the act of singing mantra being the literal meaning to cross over, like through a wave. So the wave of sound, the wave of a frequency. And so as we raise our voices and we resonate inside of this chamber, this sacred vessel that is our body, we are creating a frequency, a vibration, and that is what's resonating out and is the most important part of this prayer, of any mantra. And mantra doesn't have to be any specific words, this kind of repeated crossing over of sound where the sound current can carry us into an expanded state of consciousness, a connection both deeply within and around us. And so it doesn't really matter what the mantras mean or what you think they mean. And many wouldn't even consider Ho'oponopono to be a mantra. But for me, I do get into a very mantric rhythm with this song where I'm repeating and repeating and repeating almost to the extent that the words just become the vibration. I become the vibration. And what is most essential for me is the way that that vibration impacts my inner and outer world and brings that love, that unconditional love and order, divinity there. And especially now, this is our time. We are this powerful to create a vibration and extend it out into the world. This is the time we get to exert our influence on the direction that we're moving, both personally and collectively. So through this, especially on this day, may we all unite together in this prayer for love and this prayer for radical forgiveness, this prayer of returning to the sacred in all things, the divine in all things, and radiate into our future, our new earth, what we really want to experience, who we really want to be, free from this weight of sadness, grief, burden, blame, judgment that we carry. I am going to read a beautiful excerpt, one of my favorite articulations of Pono, from the Earth Warriors Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And then we'll move into singing, vibrating this prayer for our own personal prayers, for our own lives. The heart has the power to heal in a way that the mind cannot understand. Do not allow your mind to distract or frighten you. You are a beautiful child of the universe, and divine love lives within your heart. A willing heart is all you need to transform any situation that is troubling you. Recognizing this power does not evoke feelings of pressure or anxiety, but rather of peace and joy. Lightness of heart and relief of mind are here for you now. The divine within your heart has the power to transform a situation that is troubling you. Do not be intimidated or think it is too much for you or the divine to handle. Do not allow yourself to intellectualize or analyze any situation to the point of feeling confused or paralyzed. Healing through the heart on any and all issues that have plagued you or a loved one can and will happen. Let your heart feel the faith it needs to feel so it can rest in joy. Divine healing wants to flow abundantly for you. Open up to receive it without hesitation or condition. Pono, in the Hawaiian tradition, has deep and multiple meanings, one expression of which is the return to order. There is a perfection of peace, beauty, and fulfillment that the divine has planned for all lives of all beings. Through the use of human free will, we have at times moved away from what is the divine plan, stumbled on the path, and become ensnared in terrible suffering and frightening delusion. This can become contagious, infecting other souls with the poison of hate, anger, and fear, and further separating our human collective from the beautiful grace that the divine has intended for all of us. It then becomes difficult to use our free will with wisdom, and our spiritual disconnection can create far-reaching negative impact for others in the planet. One only needs see the pain in the world to understand this. Yet there is a simple spiritual discipline we can practice to restore the world and all hearts within it to right again. The divine dwells in your heart as a healing power and wisdom, which tenderly alleviates suffering, liberating the body, mind, and soul. This is the immeasurable power of the heart way. In the Hawaiian tradition from which it emerges, it is known as ho'oponopono, or to set things right. The heart power thrives through this simple practice that can be done by anyone, anywhere, for any person or situation that they would wish to transform. This may seem unexpectedly easy, and it is. The practice itself is not something that you can approach through the mind. The mind will resist it because it asks for us to take unconditional responsibility for everything that we encounter, whether it be in our lives or out in the world, even if those situations seem to have nothing whatsoever to do with us. The moment something comes into our awareness, we are responsible for it. The mind can rebel at this and say that it is unfair or unduly burdensome or shaming to think in that way. That is because the mind confuses responsibility with guilt and giving with deficit. The heart, though, is joyful at the prospect of spiritual responsibility because it understands that it offers the empowerment to make a difference, and that healing one helps heal all. This oracle foretells the great healing for you as you open your heart to Pono. And so for each of us, let's just tune in with our hearts. I invite you to place your hands on your heart, to feel your heartbeat, to feel your body, to notice your breath. And if you'd like to gently close your eyes, really turning inward. Turning inward to that vibration, that frequency. Calling in the original frequency as intended when the first word ho'oponopono was spoken. Acknowledging that the divine lives within you, that any prayer directed within has a direct connection to all living beings. May through this prayer we drop all agendas, all judgments. May we release deep trauma, pain, blame, and offer radical forgiveness to ourselves and others, to all situations and all timelines. May we resonate with the frequency of unconditional love, divine order. Bringing to your heart what you'd like to pray about today. someone, something, the globe, the awakening of our consciousness, anything for you that you would like for yourself and to offer without attachment, without agenda, for the highest and best good of all. But most of all, focusing on your own personal prayer, really giving yourself the time and the space to dig deep to where these attachments lie within you, where this pain, where this grief lies within you. And through this song, through this resonance, to create change, to transform alchemically who you are and what you carry, to activate a higher frequency for yourself and for the world. So staying in your heart, in that unconditional love as you sing. If you have a drum or a rattle, just your voice in your lap, you can sing along. Bear with me, we're going to be singing together for an extended time. My voice may come in and out as we go, I'm human too. And you stay with your prayer, this is for you. I am Taking a deep, deep inhale and holding your breath. Bringing it to the center of your heart. Squeezing it in, integrating this vibration. And slowly exhaling, releasing the energy, connecting down into the earth. Continuing to breathe deeply. You may like to move your body at any point during that practice or now. I highly suggest doing some movement, giving yourself a good shake or dancing, flowing, massaging, hugging yourself. Any way that you can really begin to bring this in on a cellular level into your body, allowing whatever is moving also on a cellular level to continue to move, synthesize, alchemize with the power of your vibration. Gonna offer a closing prayer. You're welcome to sing along. May the long time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Love to hear from you. Wherever you're watching this, in the comments, maybe you can share with us what you're praying for forgiveness for, what you're letting go of, what you've forgiven yourself for, what came up for you during your meditation. Has anyone experienced the authentic ritual of the Ho'oponopono prayer with the Hawaiian elders on Hawaii? Please share us what that experience was like for you. And please keep resonating with your highest vibration and bringing that forth into this new earth for all of us to share in innocence and joy together. Satnam, thank you.